Greetings and welcome to this late night Friday edition of the Rice Crypto Show. You might have heard that. It's a happy hour. Make sure you're taking an opportunity to smash that like button. We are currently live streaming on YouTube, X, and I'm going to get the Rumble live stream situated. We're having a problem, so bear with me.
Rice TVX, the mic's live wire. American Pitbull, real gold buyer. Sound money advocate, rights defender. In the crypto arena, he's the top contender. From the gritty streets of the digital age, Rice lays wisdom, chapter and page. Silver, gold, he stores only the bold. Land, life, and liberty, these values hold.
Twitter, what's worth on? See me, the stands, evergreen at the sound of the sun.
Constitution, deep dive, knowledge revival. Navigate the system, critical for survival. Rice engraved like inscriptions on metal. Pitbull in the game, lead foot on the pedal. Land acquirer, a strategic mind. In the fight for freedom, he's frontline. Educator on rights, the law he'll explain. Chris Rice, the Pitbull, breaking the chain.
I'm gonna go to you. The mountains will stay.
In the arena where truths collide, Rice TVX, the certified guide. Silver and gold, land and rights. American Pitbull in the freedom fights. In a world of chaos, he's the calm in the storm. Teaching the masses, ready to inform. Keys to crypto, rights we cherish. His wisdom lights paths that others perish. Guardian of wealth, from digital to ancient. His legacy crafted, fearless and patient.
Yo, we're doing it live. I'm having technical difficulties over on the Rumble side, so I will be uploading the video over on the Rumble side. Got a real quick message from the channel, and then we're going to go ahead and get things started. As always, make sure you're checking out the sponsor of Rice TVX. That is Presearch. You can find information in every video description. They are a decentralized search engine with AI that rewards. Take the power back away from big tech. Use Presearch. Again, information in every video description. Real quick, before we begin, I want to encourage you, if you are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you are subscribed. And if you are subscribed, make sure you are still subscribed. YouTube, unfortunately, has been unsubscribing a large amount of people over the past few months. So make sure you are still subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Also, make sure you are checking out my sponsor, Presearch. I have information in every video description. Presearch is a decentralized private search engine with AI that rewards. Yo, so I am very, very, very serious about the fact of what I said about making sure you're still subscribed, because there's been literally about 40 people unsubscribed since last weekend. So about 7 business days, or 7 actual days, not business days, but 7 days, I've had that many people unsubscribed. So if you are subscribed, make sure you are still subscribed. Again, we're having technical difficulties over on the Rumble side, so I'll be making sure I upload this afterwards. Let me go ahead and go through the chat. AI Griff, yo, Rice, what's up? Will you have Blood on, and what you smoking on tonight? I'm always smoking on the cannabis. I haven't talked to Blood today, so I'm not sure what's going on. I might reach out to him and see if he wants to join, but I was not trying to make this live stream very long. So if you guys are watching over on the YouTube side, please make an opportunity, smash that like button. If you're watching over on X, please like and repost, put more eyes on this show. So I did a live stream earlier today, as I do every single Friday, with pre-search at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, and I was noticing that Roaring Kitty was going to be going live at that same. Well, actually, he was going live at 12, supposed to be going live at 12 p.m. Eastern time. It ended up going live about 12:25-ish. So I ended up having to rewatch the stream. I was surprised. He's been back on Twitter for a few months. I did a video not too long ago. You guys can check out, that has Roaring Kitty in the title. As a matter of fact, what I'll do is go ahead and go over to my YouTube channel, pull up the live stream, because it was a live stream. And I will go ahead and scroll this bad boy down so you can see what I'm talking about, because it says I'm back at Roaring Kitty's back. So make sure you check this out. This is from 3 weeks ago, not a few months ago, 3 weeks ago. It is happy hour. I am drinking. I am about 3 drinks in, and I'm feeling nice and crispy. So thank you for joining me. I decided to do this to try something out. I don't usually stream this late, but I figured it'd be an opportunity to try something out, see what people think about these late night streams. And if you guys are watching over on the X side, again, it'd be greatly appreciated if you would take an opportunity to repost. Let me make sure I got everything going on the screen as it's supposed to be going on, because I like to have information scrolling across the bottom in case you'd like to support the channel, because YouTube definitely does not pay me for what I do. So again, thank you for joining me, because time is our most valuable asset. Now, what was crazy about this, and I wasn't even sure that I was even really going to cover this, because so many people have been covering this. When I saw that he was going live this morning, I got super excited. And I took some pictures of how many people were waiting. So at the time of doing this live stream at 9:43 p.m. Eastern time, there is over 2 million views on this video in just 9 hours. Over 2 million views in just 9 hours, almost 2,100,000. And there was over 600,000 people waiting. He was supposed to start the live stream, as I mentioned, at 12 p.m. Eastern time, but didn't start until about 12:25-ish. I'm not sure the specific time, because I was getting ready to do the pre-search live stream. But I have never seen over 600,000 people watching a particular YouTuber and waiting for the live stream to start. So, I mean, let me know what you think. Have you seen that many people actually watch a YouTube live stream that wasn't someone who's very famous, a court case, something to that effect? Someone who is just a YouTuber, especially in a financial standpoint. I heard something from a clip from Joe Rogan podcast when he had Tony Hinchcliffe on, and they were talking about Roaring Kitty. And I thought it was really funny, because Joe Rogan actually mentioned that he does not watch any financial related podcasts or listen to any financial podcasts. So if you're out there doing financial related podcasts like this, like on Rice Crypto, Rice TVX, Joe Rogan ain't watching it. He's already said that. So just so you know, again, make sure you take an opportunity to smash that like button. What I have up on screen right here is the GME chart. The reason I have this up is because it was at 12 o'clock noon. As I said, he was going to stream, started streaming about 12:25, and it looked like the trading was halted for GME. So if you're looking here on the times, this particular candle on one was 7:30 p.m. and it's Thursday, the 6th of June. Now, the next candle is at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. So trading didn't even begin until 1:30. While Roaring Kitty was doing his live stream, I believe the trading was halted twice, because he was doing a portfolio review, and I will share some of the video. He was doing a portfolio review, and he was able to show that prior to the review, the reveal there, it was halted, and then it was halted briefly after the reveal. So as you can see, the opening, it rose very highly, but you can see this candle is a crazy candle, and then it ended up on a downside, and then it kept getting pushed down. And you might want to ask why. Well, And I'm not able to access this full article because I'm not a subscriber to Fortune. But all you need to hear is the actual title of this article, which is Roaring Kitty's diatribe on GameStop forced NASDAQ to halt trading 8 times in an hour as the company's stock surged, then plunged in a rare live stream. 8 times they halted trading today. I've been saying numerous times the game is rigged, fam. The game is rigged. It's rigged against Main Street, not Wall Street. It's definitely rigged against Main Street. And it's very unfortunate because they're making it very apparent. And another example of that, I mean, we've seen numerous haltings of tradings because of Roaring Kitty. When Roaring Kitty returned about 3 weeks ago or so, we had numerous haltings of tradings take place when he started his Twitter post, when he returned to Twitter after 3 years. Today, he returns to YouTube after 3 years. Again, I do appreciate everybody for taking the time to tune in. I will come back to the comments here in just a few as soon as I go through everything that I wanted to cover on today's show. I do appreciate, actually, before I get into the video, the live stream, and do a little playing of what was going on today, I'll cover a few more things. When I talk about the game being rigged, me and Blood have talked on some streams this week, and we've mentioned the fact that we had a glitch, I think it was on Monday, with the New York Stock Exchange, more specifically with the Berkshire Hathaway stock, where we've seen it go down 99.97%. Well, they say the glitch has been resolved. They also notate that the glitch could have been related to a new software release. CTA said it experienced an issue that may have been related to a new software release. To fix the issue, the industry group said it relied on a secondary data center operating on the older version of the software. So for nearly 2 hours, Berkshire Hathaway's Class A shares were listed as trading as just $185.10, a price that would represent a loss of 99.9%. Berkshire closed that day, each share $620,400 on Friday. The New York Stock Exchange just announced that it has decided to bust or cancel all erroneous trades for Berkshire between 9:50 a.m. Eastern Time and 9:51 a.m. Eastern Time at or below $603,000, $708,030. The exchange said that the ruling is not eligible for appeal and indicated it could cancel other trades. So there's a glitch on the system that has nothing to do with the users. The users are able to take advantage of it. And because they do, they're saying, no, we're going to take back those trades. So again, fam, the game is rigged. I want you to check out the video that I did in regards to Roaring Kitty, because I started realizing how important this was, because these major hedge funds that are trying to short GameStop, this whole short squeeze that's going on, there's no way that these hedge funds can close their positions because of the amount of shares that have been directly registered by holders. GameStop is how am I trying to word this? GameStop is the largest stock to be the largest number of people to directly register the shares of GameStop. And the reason they're doing that is because the more registered stocks there are, the less there are available for rehypothecation. And there's no way that these hedge funds can close their positions. And if they can't close their positions, they're going to go bankrupt, which ultimately will end up just crashing Wall Street, which is the reason why everybody's making Keith Gill, aka Roaring Kitty, out to be some sort of idiot. Now, the title of this video is a little bit of clickbait, because I think that people take advantage of situations, take advantage of a crisis. Bitcoin started crashing today. I don't call it crashing, but the rest of people who are new to crypto, they want to call it crashing. We're down, what, like 2-3% right now currently. Let me go ahead and pull up coin market cap real quick. It's going to pull up the Litecoin chart, and let me go ahead, and we are at 69,000. So we're down in the past 24 hours 2%, but we're still up almost 3% in 7 days. But people are calling that a crash. I do not think that Keith Gill, Roaring Kitty, has anything to do with this. I don't think people sold Bitcoin so they could buy GME. That is not what I think. Tell me what you think. But what is this? What is the quote? Never let a good crisis go to waste. And it was planned in advance, at least an hour or two, that Keith Gill is going to be going live, Roaring Kitty. So powers that be could have coincided this to be very coincidental. And right here at 12 o'clock p.m. is when we start seeing the downward action. This is hourly candles on the Bitcoin price. Again, it's sitting at $69,438.12 right now, 9:52 p.m. Eastern time. And the price started going down right before Roaring Kitty went live. Now, did Roaring Kitty crash Bitcoin? I personally do not think that is the case. Let me know what you think. Again, thank you for tuning in for today's video. If you haven't smashed that like button, please take an opportunity to smash. If you're watching on X, please repost. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube and Rumble channel because lots of people have been unsubscribed. I've been unsubscribed with other Gmail accounts that I have. So again, make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. Now, what I'm going to do real quick is pull up the live stream from Keith Gill from earlier. Let me go ahead and get rid of this banner. Just bear with me. I need to stop this screen share, do another screen share, and make sure I have the sound on, which I do. So again, this has been over 2 million views on this video. This is the very beginning of the video. Then I'm going to fast forward it to the 14-minute mark where he talks about why GameStop. And then I'll fast forward to the 33-minute mark where he does a portfolio review in between haltings. Now, I definitely encourage you to check out this whole stream. It was right about 51 minutes. It is linked down below in the video description. Again, I've never seen 600,000 people waiting for a live stream. He started it later than he had planned to start. The chat was insane. I have never seen a chat like this. It's just insane. So let me go ahead and let me know if you can hear this, and I'm going to go ahead and start playing it.
Oh shit. Oh, am I okay? Oh shit.
People are calling this a disaster.
That was a close call. How do I get my shit set up there?
This guy is almost a professional troll is what I would call him, because this was just amazing. His intro, this whole thing. So here we go.
Oh. Help. Send help. Send help. Can y'all hear me right now? I kind of forget how to do this. I kind of tested it. Can you hear me? I can't keep up with this chat. You can hear me? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can't read this chat. The chat.
There's no way you could read that chat.
You can hear me. Oh, excellent. I had to dust this shit off to get this working. Oh, you brought me back to life with the chat. It's like the oh shit, I'm alive. Kinda. What's up, everybody? I'm looking around. I think they feel like it's working, but I haven't done it in so long. I think it's working. I see you can hear me. It looks
okay. Real quick, if you're not familiar with who Keith Gill, Roaring Kitty is, make sure you're checking out the video that I did. Again, I will put that down in the pinned comment at this live stream. And not only that, make sure you're watching the Netflix movie about him. It's called Dumb Money. And I forget the guy that starred as Roaring Kitty, but it has Pete Davidson playing his brother. It's an incredibly funny movie, very educational. I definitely encourage you to watch it if you have not, on Netflix. Dumb Money. Let's keep going.
Like it's going okay. So I think we can get Sorry, I'm legit looking at the chat here just to see. Okay, all right, I think it's working. I think it's working. Honestly, I can't believe that shit. I thought for sure I'd fuck it up somehow. Welcome everybody. Happy Friday. Oh shit, I didn't even pour the beer yet, but that's okay. I got a beer. You know, I know it's the middle of the afternoon here, but right? It's Friday. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's not 5 o'clock here, but it's about to be. Oh shit! Wait, do I gotta wear this shit the whole time? I don't think there's no YouTube rules like whatever your drip is when you start, you got to keep rocking that. I'm pretty sure there's no way that's a rule. I mean, I'll keep it up for now because cheers, everybody! Let's go. Oh shit! Look at this. It's going up. I could say that, right? Can I say that? Can I say it's going up? Is that okay? Look at this. I can't keep that getting over. I think I can say that. Cheers. Crazy stuff going on these days, huh? Crazy stuff.
Definitely.
Can you
crazy
believe
stuff.
It's me? Can you believe it? Because it kind of looks like a lot of people don't. So I figured I'd pop in here, say what's up, everybody. I hope everyone's doing good.
I'm glad that he did this live stream because people were questioning whether or not who is posting on Twitter as Roaring Kitty is actually Roaring Kitty or not. So he didn't exactly coincide his live streaming with his waking up from a cat nap and rejoining the Twitter side. So I'm glad he did this live stream.
I know it's not the usual time of the stream, but figured I'd see what's going on.
I love the accent. I love his New York accent. I'm from the Nova
here. Just wanted to hop in, see what's popping.
If you know, you know.
Damn. Yo, there's mad heads in here. God damn. All
mad
right.
Heads.
Okay, yeah. So I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a few years now. I hope y'all are good. We've been doing okay here, hanging in there. This, you may not, I mean, I was just messing around with this. This isn't a real bandage. This isn't a real, what do you call this? A splint? Is that the word? It's not real. I'm messing around right now. I'm messing around, okay? So other than this, we're doing okay here, right? It's been a crazy, well, first, I mean, it's been a crazy few years, right? It's been a crazy couple of months. Oh, shit. Yeah, bonkers. Oh, here, let me just close.
He's causing ruckus. I'm not going to be playing the whole video. Let's get into.
It's pretty good to be back. You know, I kind of forgot. Is it someone else? I mean, can you tell?
See, I'm trying to look.
Can you tell it's me now? I mean, what weirdo spends their free?
Because he's talking about.
I'm pulling for them.
Whatever time it was.
I guess it's not a green day drip is when you start. You got to keep rocking that. I'm pretty sure.
Start drinking.
There's no way that's a rule. I mean, that's me right now, you know. But now you got to make the switch. You know, you do the little.
But you couldn't tell what.
Let's start it off right. Like I said, 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock. Oh, Carlsberg is actually a good guess. That's actually a good guess. That's a green one.
5 o'clock somewhere at the same time.
Go Celtics.
4:20 somewhere.
See, I can't keep up the chat, but I can look over. Sorry, I'm new to a lot of people being here, right? I just look, but at least I can catch some of your things. All right, let's pour this in here. My buddy. Oh, can you see this? If I pour it all the way in there, I should have showed you before I poured this shit. My buddy hooked me up with some. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you can't see it. Maybe when the head pops up. Hold on.
Maybe when the head pops up. What is somebody under your desk, my friend?
All right, let me just pull that up here, huh?
So we're all getting our party
kind of screwed up before there. That's okay.
If you got to drink
okay.
it.
I'm doing it with one hand.
Smoke it.
Also, I'm sorry. I mean, I was late, but you try starting the stream rocking this. You know, I mean, I'm doing it. I'm trying to do it opposite here. Right?
Piranha, baby.
Sorry about that. All right, not for real though.
All right,
I think I gotta take this off. It's
for real. So let me go ahead and fast forward to the 14-minute mark. This is where he starts talking about why GameStop. There's a little bit of mention, you know, in previous videos that he did 3 years ago. There's a little bit of mention in the Dumb Money movie. Well, a lot of mention in the Dumb Money movie, but it's not exactly 100% him. So let's go ahead and hear right now from Keith Gill why GameStop. Why GME? Why is he doing this?
Me, say what's up. Let me see this chat.
Smash that like button if you haven't. Is he really live again?
And yeah. Oh, so I mean, can I talk about GameStop? What can I say about GameStop? I mean, the funny thing is that I have a lot of the same feelings about everything. You know, it's you kind of. I mean, I've talked a lot about
Motherfucker is
GameStop and how I feel about the situation and all that. And I
I'm
thought I
over
wanted to
here
hop.
trying to do a live stream about Keith Gill while he's live. What are you doing to me, man? So let's go ahead. Let's take advantage of some real-time shit.
Anyway, but I have on the stream in the front. I've never had a ton of
He's
followers.
live right now.
Oh, you
Keith
see how many
Gill.
people? Oh, damn! I didn't. Holy shit! 600K. What?
What is this? The same
What
one?
is that here? Oh yeah. I mean, is it time for a haircut too? Oh, it's unhalted. It's unhalted.
Yeah,
okay,
this looks like
okay. How do I do this? All right, let me just
looks like
test
a
something.
replay, man. This is a replay. You guys have been
No.
because I've actually watched the video. So let me go ahead and correct this, man. We don't need to worry about him replaying the video that he did earlier. Let me go ahead and take it back to the 14-minute mark. I appreciate you letting me know that he's live, but I've watched the live stream, and that is definitely a replay of what he did earlier. 100%. So let me go ahead and continue. You're more than welcome to go to Roaring Kitty's channel and watch the replay, or you can listen to me add my 2 Satoshis to what Roaring Kitty had to say about GameStop. So let me go ahead and make sure I'm right on the 14-minute mark. There we go.
Let me see this chat here.
Smash that like button, repost, much love.
And yeah. Oh, so I mean, can I talk about GameStop? What can I say about GameStop? I mean, the funny thing is that I have a lot of the same feelings about everything. You know, it's
so he's gonna be careful.
You kind of. I mean, I've talked a lot about GameStop and how I feel about the situation and all that. And I thought I wanted to hop on and kind of reiterate a lot of my viewpoints that I had previously. And yeah, I think remember if you remember my previous thoughts on the company and the opportunity, there was kind of like a 2-part thesis to it. And that second part of the thesis is a reinvention of the business model or a transformation, whatever you want to call it. And I just to remind people who, if you haven't seen my materials, is that we're in that second part of it here, where it's less about. I see over the past couple of years, I see an overemphasis on like that legacy business, and it's just there's no over. It matters. It's not that it doesn't matter, of course, but they're in the transformation stage here, and what could they transform into? You know what I mean? There's a lot of question marks about that, understandably so. But essentially, it becomes at this stage of that second part of the analysis, this transformation part, it becomes a bet on the management. You know, in particular, of course, Ryan fucking Cohen. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Cohen and his crew, and that's what folks are should be focused on. You know what I mean? And that's probably going to be an ongoing debate as to how people feel about him, whether he can successfully transform that business. And those are great discussions. And those are good discussions that need to be had. And so when I look at the situation, though, and I'm kind of going to be echoing some of the thoughts that I had previously, is that I feel like I see enough where I believe this guy might be able to do it, right? That's not a guarantee. This is the same thing as before. I mean, I'm not promised anything, but over the long term here, I think he seems like the type of guy. He seems like he has those characteristics and the way he approaches.
I mean, I'm actually just thinking about this. I'm like, this guy had gotten, and let me go back to the channel. On his live stream, and it looks like he's just replaying the live stream, which this is the weirdest thing, the way this channel looks. It almost looks like he deleted all of his videos. It looks like he deleted the live stream that I'm playing, which is weird. And this live stream had over 2 million views, and he deleted the video, and he's re-premiering it as a replay. Like, what's going on here, man? Come on, man. You had over 2 million views on a video. Just why didn't you do another live stream, a completely new live stream?
Coaches this seems like he might be able to do this, but again, that's not a guarantee. This is kind of like it's kind of based on feel. You've heard me say that, right? And so I have that feeling. I have this feeling, and I'm like, all right, let me reiterate some of these feelings that I have. But it remains to be seen, you know. And you should keep your eye on stuff too. Reserve the right to change your mind about stuff, just like I do. Don't follow anyone blindly. Nothing on this stream is advice. Hopefully,
I
you all know
appreciate
that,
the
right?
accent,
It's the same
man.
thing.
This reminds
But
me
like
of
when I
home.
have a feeling about that, it's like, all right, well, let me share it. I could be wrong about stuff, but I think, all right, let's talk about it. And I don't know. I think he has the characteristics that he could do this. In particular, I think we can all agree GameStop finds itself in a very unique situation, just like it did last time, right? Not just in the gaming space per se, but you have a company where you actually have so many people rooting for it, right? They're rooting for it to work out, myself included. How often does that happen, that folks like really want it to work out? And it's a highly unusual position, and it's so unusual.
I'm still actually really pissed that he's doing a replay of this live stream while I'm trying to do a video talking about the live stream that he did earlier, but yet he's doing a replay of that same live stream. It's kind of got me it's got my panties in a bunch. Let's just go ahead and continue, man. I need to get my panties out.
The way you manage that situation is you got to manage it the right way. And honestly, the way he seems to be doing it, I think he's from a distance here, right? I have no idea, but I put myself in his shoes, and I think he's kind of seems to be taking the right approach, given this very unique situation that he finds himself, that the company finds itself in. You have a lot of investors kind of.
I kind of also, and I'm sorry I'm pausing this, and you guys can watch the full video, but I kind of like to think that some people at GameStop have met with this individual and that they've maybe hung out, at least conversed, talked. Maybe there was a, hey, thank you, we appreciate you doing that. But I don't believe that he's completely in the dark.
Following what's happening, kind of wanting it to work out. You know what I say? That's very unusual. It's a very unusual situation. And I don't know if there's not too much precedent for it. You see it with some other companies, especially when the CEOs or the managers are just so heavily investing themselves in the business, investing themselves in the turnaround. And there's some managers out there who
want to interrupt,
who are somewhat similar to I see it in Cohen. So that I think that he has the type of he seems to be doing the right things. And I know the question marks will be, well, what has he done? What is he doing? What's the plan? You know, those are fair questions. But, you know, do you really think he's been doing nothing, or that GameStop hasn't been strategizing, testing some things here and there, and how to move forward? I think that's pretty ridiculous. I think we've seen enough, in particular from him, to be honest. I think we've seen enough from him to think he's got a good head on his shoulders. And again, we haven't seen anything. It's speculation. You can argue that, but honestly, the way he seems to be handling this, and we don't know a plan, and that's fair. But boy, you're right-sizing the ship. You see even the legacy business cutting costs, trying to stabilize some cash flows, you know, just try to stabilize that legacy business. But now it's all about the transformation. And that cash pile is growing. It seems to be growing. Will they raise more money? We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I see it. But I think if you just change one factor, and that's that you don't think Ryan Cohen is a doofus, all right? If you don't think he's a doofus and he's not a fool, if you don't think that, and all of a sudden, suddenly they're sitting on billions of dollars in cash, right? And you actually think not only is he not a doofus, but he's extremely talented in that he has the capability to turn this around. Even if you don't agree with that, right? Even if you don't believe it, that's fine. If you just pause for a moment and think about that, I think it really changes your mindset, and that becomes the bet. That becomes the bet, and I don't know. It's going to be a debate, but as time passes, you'll see more. That's the thing. I think some people say, "Oh, a lot of time has passed. We ain't seen shit," and that's fair too. But again, I think because of the uniqueness of the situation, I think generally in this type of game, being quiet, working on stuff behind the scenes. And thinking about what you're going to do it could be a good approach. That's not the end all be all, right? We'll see where it goes from there, but it's a good starting point. And I personally don't think 3 years is too long in this case. 5 years, 10 years, all right. Like if we all wait 5 years, 10 years, you know, and it's like, all right, we're going to be going into the pet rock business. Come on, reserve the right to change your mind, just like I do. That's how you should approach this. But in this case, right, absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. And it seems like people are quick to be like, oh, well, they haven't announced anything. The legacy business is struggling. Therefore, it's over. You know what I mean? I think that's just kind of silly, just because I think it could be, it's just not proof of anything. Now, again, they start selling some pet rocks, you know, all right, oh, okay, let's revisit this. But right now there's some uncertainty about it. And it becomes a bet on the management. And you'll see that this is a thing in financial markets. It's unusual that it's a public company, but if you're dealing with like a venture capital opportunity or a startup company, this is often how it works, where you may have an idea or you might have a management team that you believe on, and that tends to be what you'll focus on. And do they seem like they have the right skill set to pull it off? That's the focus. I mean, that's what I mean. This is not unusual in financial markets generally. What might be unusual is that this is a public company, right? In that you have non-institutional investors. You have non-institutional investors who are like making the case for it.
Retail.
That's highly unusual, but it's not unusual in financial markets. It's a little bit different this time around, and so it's just an ongoing argument, discussion, and you won't really. No one knows for sure. I mean, especially me, right? You don't follow anything I do. You see all my disclaimers and stuff. Same thing. None of this is advice. I have an aggressive style, blah, blah, blah. You know that stuff. But when you're dealing with these types of opportunities, right? I say it's unusual, but in financial, when you deal in these types of opportunities, you could lose it all. You could lose everything. They're highly speculative in nature. You should know that.
I'm glad you said that.
These are very risky opportunities, and they are
Never
risky
invest
because
more
there
than
could
you
be
want to
tremendous
lose.
upside if it works out. But that's the balance, and that's why in those types of opportunities that I'm talking about, that's the trade-off. Big potential opportunities, or you could lose it all, and you kind of factor that into your analysis. And so it's the same thing here. So it becomes kind of a bet on the team. And from what I've seen so far, I think I reserve the right to change my mind, as you should too. I'm a believer right now. Let's see though, 3 years. Let's see what happens from here. But I think with a significant amount of capital, I don't know. I think let's see where it goes from here. But that's kind of a reiteration of a lot of stuff I said in my last stream. There was two parts of the thesis. Then this part of the thesis, if you remember, I ascribed at the time, I'm like, well, we can't even discuss this. It was like the bottom of that Word document that I had. I was like, well, let's discuss this when it comes. Well, it came. That kind of first part worked out, and now it's a discussion about this other stuff. So, I mean, I'm probably, you know me, I'm rambling now at this point. I'm probably, let me pour that stuff. But that's, I'm just reminding y'all that, you know, like that's gotta, let's see where it goes from here. Well, hold on. Did I pour it? All right, you can't pour it all. Can I get that? Ooh, what's a drink? My buddy hooked me up. My buddy hooked me up with that.
Cheers.
What's the drinking strategy, baby? What's your drinking strategy? Clearly. I mean, look at the impact I'm having here. Where's that button to eject me out of this? Cheers, everybody. Huh? What's a drinking strategy? Let's do this.
Going down.
All right.
So that puts me where I wanted to put us for the moment. I got one more little portion of this I want to be playing. Again, if you haven't smashed that like button, please take an opportunity to do so. I'm partying with you this Friday night. It is past 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, which means it's still early AF over on the West Coast, man. If you're watching on the West Coast in the U.S., appreciate you tuning in. I put a Band-Aid on my face. I got my sunglasses. I got a little bandana action going on, so I'm hoping maybe I can get a couple million views. That'd be great. Since my channel is shadow banned, I'll do whatever I need to do to get views. Like, let me know how you want me to dress. How should I be, YouTube overlords? Please tell me how I should present myself to you. Again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. We had technical difficulties live streaming on the Rumble side. We are live streaming right now on YouTube, on X. If you're watching on X, those reposts help bring more eyes and it'd be greatly appreciated. Much love. And let me go ahead and continue on with what Roaring Kitty had to say. We're going to go to the 33-minute mark right before it because, like I said, during this time period, trading was halted. He started the live stream about 12:25, like I said. So we'll go ahead and take this to the next portion of the video, which is his portfolio review. And I'll take it just a little bit before the timestamp.
share something like, all right, here's something I worked on too. But you know, it's been like a lifetime of entertainment. It's been pretty cool to like, all right, let me share some of mine. Not just the memes, but kind of a lot of the stuff I do. It's fun to. It's just it can be fun. Although I see some people, right? I'll work on the memes and they're like, oh yeah, when they were like, oh, I'm not sure it's me, and they're like, oh, look at those low quality.
And listen, and I will come back to the comments after this little portion of the portfolio review. And again, I encourage you to watch the live stream. And I just want to say, Roaring Kitty, it is screwed up, man. I feel like you're trolling me, Roaring Kitty. You replayed your live stream when I'm trying to do a video talking about some of the things that you said. And while I'm doing it, you decided to do a live stream replay of this very stream. So I'm just going to say that's not cool, man. It's not cool, but we'll continue.
Quality edits. And I'm just like, oh. I'm like, oh no, I mean, I'm not a professional video editor or anything like that, but
you owe me an interview, Roaring Kitty.
It hurts. I'm doing my best here. I'm trying to learn. I'm doing my best.
It hurts.
So I'm always laughing at them. It's fine. I know they're not, but it's like a stab. I'm trying my best.
You're stabbing me. I'm serious, man. You had over 2 million views on that video in 9 hours, and then you're going to delete it and replay it because after I'm done playing this portion, I'm going to refresh this to see if this video still exists, because when I went to the YouTube channel, it shows it does not exist. And I was pausing on points that weren't important. Here we go for the portfolio review. I won't interrupt during this portion.
Was it unhalted? Let me check. Oh, all right. It's unhalted. All right.
It's unhalted. It's unhalted.
Don't try to do it. All right, let me bring it over here. I think it's fine if I bring this over. Let me check. Let me refresh. Oh, we got it. All right, I'm gonna bring it over. Don't hold it. Don't hold it. There you go. All right, there you go. Is it on the chat
portfolio? There? Okay, so
there you go. All right.
I'm not 100% sure how long he shows this, so I'm just gonna pause it so everybody can look at his portfolio review. This is the first time he's revealed his portfolio in over 3 years. He came back on Twitter. This is his first live stream on YouTube. He made an impact, such an impact that they made a movie, which is a great movie. If you haven't watched it on Netflix, Dumb Money, great movie. Watch it after this live stream if you have not already, and I'll let this finish up.
Cheers. Cheers. They got it up there. So those are my only positions. You know, as you know about me, I'll take it's a true YOLO again, I suppose. Depending on, I know there's some cash there. That's what I mean. It depends on your positions, but it's another YOLO again. You know what I'm saying? It's how I roll.
Walk in the house.
That's that there. But I seen those headlines. E-Trade. I see those headlines. I got to check. I'm checking in every day. I'll log in. I'm like, are my positions still there? Are they still there? Let me check. They're still there. Wait, they're still there. Okay, they're still there. I wasn't even like paying attention to the details. They're still there.
You see the
but each morning I'm like, I don't know what's happening. So I go, all right, well, don't make me, but E-Trade, I'll do this with HTML.
And his attitude.
I'll do that. Don't make me remove it. I know how to do that. I'm just kidding. No, I'm going to put it back. We're good. Those positions are there.
My friend.
Those positions are there, but I'll do it. I'll remove it. Don't make me.
Appreciate you.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me. I'll delete.
Keith Gill, honestly, man, thank you. Thank you for bringing attention to the corruptness in the stock market, how Wall Street works against Main Street, because what you have done has never been done before. And I just want to say to you, thank you for doing what you're doing, bringing attention to the situation of companies, hedge funds, Wall Street, big money, smart money, whatever you want to call it, trying to bring down companies that they feel are obsolete, whether or not they are or aren't, just helping the process. Hey, we're going to help you die quicker. Okay. So like Dr. Kevorkians of the Wall Street era. Okay. Thank you for bringing attention to this, because there is a reason why GameStop stock is the most direct registered stock, because once those stocks are registered, they cannot rehypothecate. If you don't know what the word rehypothecation means, educate yourself and look up the definition.
Read that from the HTML. I will.
You're a genius,
All
Kitty.
right, Mr. Robot Hacker here. You know, I learned a thing or two, and I know how to delete that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I can. I can.
Those hedge funds
I'm just
cannot
messing.
close their
I'm
positions.
just messing, people. Okay, it's still. I put it back. I put it back. I put it back. No, but see, I see those headlines too. Y'all see them. I see them. We're like, what the hell? I mean,
The system protects
I'll be
itself,
waking it up. You know that meme
and
too, where the
he's-
guy wakes up and
he's a
it's
crack
like
in the
all green. He's
windshield.
like, oh, he's squinting. He's squinting. He's like, oh, he's waking up looking. I feel like that's me in the morning some days. I'm waking up and I'm squinting. I'm seeing the stuff. I'm like, what?
Well, you don't have to
I'm
work
like, what the
anymore,
hell did I do,
Mr.
man?
Kitty.
So that's where we're at right now. Oh, did it go down? Oh, is it halted again?
Oh, it's halted.
Oh, it's halted.
again.
Well, that's where it was, right? That's where we're at the halt.
So let me notate. It was halted before. He had a moment to share his portfolio in between haltings, and it was halted yet again. I will reiterate, as I said at the beginning of the video, the trading, the game is rigged, people. The trading was halted 8 times today. 8 times today. If you count all the times they have, like, I don't even think I can count on both hands and feet and everything I can count on my body, minus my hair, to actually equate to how many times they've halted trading on GameStop since Roaring Kitty got involved. Again, I got a Band-Aid, I got sunglasses, I got a bandana. Okay, I need subscribers, I need views. YouTube overlords, help me out here. I'm going to go ahead and continue this live stream, but damn it.
See, I wait until the halt because if it's halted, it doesn't show the stuff. So it needs to be unhalted. I don't know why it does that. It just is. And so, yeah, there you go. There you go.
There you go. Cheers.
That's where it is for now. That could go down. It's going down. It's going down.
It's
in general,
down when it's
educational advice
manipulated.
here in general, not specific to games. That remember, with all investments, okay, especially ones I'm involved in, because they're inherent.
I mean, yeah, especially ones he's involved in, because what's happening is they're actually talking about removing him from some of these trading platforms as a retail investor, which is, again, fam, the fucking game is rigged. I understand why I'm shadow banned. I understand why YouTube doesn't like my shit. I get it, okay? Doesn't mean I can't complain. The game is fucking rigged, fam. And, you know, it's sad. Let me go ahead and that was pretty much what I was going to play from his live stream. What I want to go ahead and do right now is I want to refresh. I want to see if this thing still exists. Okay. I mean, it still says it exists. Let me see here. Let's get it off of the full screen view back down to what the hell? This makes me think the video is gone. Maybe not. But nothing is loading here, which is weird. If I go to Roaring Kitty's channel, actually, is this his channel? That's live. I don't think this is actually Roaring Kitty. I'm doing a YouTube search in another browser here real quick because yeah, it's his channel. I was thinking somebody, because it has a different @ and in fact there's no videos. Yeah, this is not Roaring Kitty that's live. Maybe I totally missed the fact that he was actually live, and happy hour got a little too happy. Let me see what's going on here. So I'm at the Roaring Kitty YouTube channel. Copy. Let me put this back in here. Okay, we can just click on everything's caught up. Okay, so yeah, it was another channel that was live. It wasn't actually Roaring Kitty, it looks like. Go to the live streams. Yeah, there wasn't a replay, so still there's 2 million views. Yeah, because
to
I
be
figured if
unhalted.
the video was deleted, it would have removed itself at that point. So we're really close to 2,100,000 views, 10 hours. I mean, this is insane. So I have to apologize if Mr. Keith Gill happens to be watching this and I called you an asshole for streaming while I was talking about what you're doing. I do apologize to you, my friend, because I would love to have you on the show. I have to commend you, man, on what you're doing with this whole GameStop short squeeze. I'm trying to go to my back end of my channel so I can look at some information and pull up an awesome resource. The guy does impeccable research that has covered some issues in regards to, do I not have this? It's a gentleman that did some live streams or some Twitter posts, X posts in regards to Miss Roaring Kitty. I just can't remember his name. But I did cover it in a previous stream. So I don't want to make this too long. We're almost at an hour. So I do appreciate everybody for tuning in. I wasn't planning on actually doing a live stream. I thought about this earlier. I've had a very busy day. The moment that I had a chance to do this live stream, I really honestly was thinking, everybody's covering this. Like, I don't want to be one of those YouTube channels that covers this trendy topic, but I really felt like this needed to be shared, and I wanted to add my perspective and add to the point that just giving more emphasis that this fucking game is rigged. This game is rigged against me and you. And I will reiterate with saying that trading today was halted 8 times for GME stock, the GameStop stock, halted 8 times today alone. Okay. Not talking about how many times over the past month, and not talking about how many times 3 years ago because of one individual who inspired others. And then Wall Street has to do everything they can to fuck the little man. That's the reason why Netflix calls this movie about him Dumb Money, because the people with money, the Wall Street people, your big banks, your central banks, your Rockefellers, your Rothschilds, all those people, they think that we are the dumb money because they have created a modern day slave system and made a slave out of me and you, everybody watching this. And you don't even realize that you're on a big plantation. I want to pause for a moment so you can think about that one. They made a slave out of me and you. And you don't even realize you're a slave. The game is rigged against us. It's sad to say. That's just the facts. So I do appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. I'm glad that I can communicate properly. I think I'm like 4 drinks in now, going on my 5th. And I have to say, I am I'm really happy I discovered White Claw Surge, because these are hard seltzers with 8% APV, and each one of these is about 160 calories. I've been back in the gym, I've been working out, I've been eating properly, and now I can drink properly. That's the beauty of life today. So thank you again for tuning in. I want to go ahead and take a moment and go through the chat. Again, I will be uploading this to Rumble afterwards because unfortunately had some technical difficulties on the Rumble side. If you're watching over on X, please repost and like. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following me, because I do get multiple unfollows. And I'm telling you, with the YouTube side, it's been insane. I think the last time I mentioned my subscriber number, it was like 31,990. and I'm at 31 like 950 since I mentioned that with blood. So it's been insane. Every time I cross over 32,000 and get a little bit of headway, getting a little bit ahead on the 32K number, as soon as I do that, yeah, they start unsubscribing people from my channel. And it's been like this since the very beginning of 2023. And we're talking about July of 2024. It's very frustrating. I'm continuing on. I'm here, but it's frustrating as fuck when you're stuck in the shadows. Again, I appreciate everybody for taking the time to tune in. Make sure you smash that like button. I would like to say what is Netflix, but unfortunately, Netflix is Netflix. Everybody knows what Netflix is. So make sure you're checking out Dumb Money. It's a great movie. It's on there. And a lot of these comments aren't relevant if I pull them up right now because, you know, honestly, it's kind of relevant to what I was talking about at the time. AI Griff was asking if my background is real, and this is 100% real. I thought about taking pictures because I've had different versions of these, and these particular screens that you see behind these tapestries are bigger in the size of the print, and they're not as colorful as the ones I used in the past. This is a real sign. I can turn it off. I can turn it on. But this is a tapestry, but it's not a green screen. It's my wall. It's not a green screen. So this is my wall. My neighbor might be pissed that I just hit the wall, but this is a wall. This is a real shelf. These are real books. This is a real influencer award from my homie, Charles Adams. Appreciate you, Charles Adams. And, you know, the books you see are books I like to suggest. I'm a big fan of The Fourth Turning. I'm a big fan of Mr. G. Everett Griffin and his book, The Creature from Jekyll Island, which might be one of the biggest influences on my channel, you know, creating who I am. So I do appreciate you getting it. Yeah, I am. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you joining late. Thanks for coming in the house, man. I really do appreciate it. We do have a lot of viewers. We have 142 viewers viewing right now. Maybe these late night live streams are a good idea because we have viewers. We have 123 people watching over on the X side. We have 19 people watching over on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate you so much. But I'm sure that there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of people watching a replay of a Roaring Kitty live stream from earlier on a non-Roaring Kitty channel. So shout out to you, YouTube. I mean, plus you take money for all these crypto scams using AI to pretend that Vitalik Buterin, that Michael Saylor, that Elon Musk, that all these individuals are offering to give you away some Bitcoin and Ethereum. Just send me one Bitcoin and I will send you two. But in the meantime, they have no problem throwing my channel, Crypto Blood's channel, many other channels in the shadows. But we'll take money from scammers to scam you and make it look like it's legit. All right, man, I've rambled too much. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I did go through the comments. There was nothing really relevant for me to highlight. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, shit, did I just share that? I should not have shared that because it's supposed to be private. I don't know if you guys heard, but the individual that you just saw a moment ago that just flashed up on the screen momentarily with gobbledygook all over his face because he likes to do naughty things that make gobbledygook get on your face, got kicked out of a cryptocurrency conference called Consensus. He had to go home. But we won't go there. I didn't say that. I encourage you, as always, to be a blessing to others. Treat people how you want to be treated. Be the glitch that you want to see in this matrix. Be the change that you want to see in this world. I got a couple little promo things you might want to pay attention to. And then we'll wrap things up. Thank you for tuning in. Smash that like button and repost. Real quick, before we begin, I want to encourage you, if you are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you are subscribed And if you are subscribed, make sure you are still subscribed. YouTube, unfortunately, has been unsubscribing a large amount of people over the past few months. So make sure you are still subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Also, make sure you are checking. Real quick, before we begin, I want to encourage you, if you are not already, don't forget to visit ricetvx.com, where you can watch both of my YouTube channels, Rice Crypto and Rice Against the Grain, directly. Find all of my social media links, sign up for my mailing list, and become a member of Rice Uncensored, where you can join me on the private side for less than $0.25 a day. You will get early access to both Rice Crypto and Rice Against the Grain, ad-free, unedited videos, exclusive content, members-only forum with direct access to me, live streams, and more to come, only at ricetvx.com. That's right, only at ricetvx.com.
Rice TVX, the mic's live wire. American Pitbull, real gold buyer. Sound money advocate, rights defender. In the crypto arena, he's the top contender. From the gritty streets of the digital age, Rice lays wisdom, chapter and page. Silver, gold, he sports only the bold. Land, life, and liberty, these values hold.
Touch grass, smoke grass.
Constitution, deep dive, knowledge revival, navigate the system critical for survival. Rice engraved like inscriptions on metal. Pitbull in the game, lead foot on the pedal. Land acquirer, a strategic mind. In the fight for freedom, he's frontline. Educate on rights, the law he'll explain. Chris Rice the Pitbull, breaking the chain.
Smash that like. Subscribe if you ain't. You are, make sure you still are.
In the arena where truths collide. Rice TVX, the certified guide. Silver and gold, land and rice. American Pitbull in the freedom fights. In a world of chaos, he's the calm in the storm. Teaching the masses, ready to inform. Keys to crypto, rights we cherish. His wisdom like paths that others perish. Guardian of wealth, from digital to ancient. His legacy crafted, fearless and patient.
Shout out to Mind Your Biz for creating that masterpiece. Once again, touch grass, smoke grass, smash the like, repost, share, comment, like, yeah, boy. That's how we do it.